Alright, so today, I don't think I've actually filmed recently a shoulder and tricep workout, so that's what we're going to do today. I did talk about it, I think actually, in my last raw video I did. Right now, as we get closer to the show, being 4 weeks out, I think I started 2 weeks ago, but now that the food's lower, I'm not doing a push-pull leg split right now. I decided to spread the body parts out a little more. So really all I did in that sense was I just added a shoulder and tricep day. And I'm doing a 2-day on, 1 day off split. So it'd be shoulders, biceps, back, off, shoulders, triceps, and then legs, and then off again. And I believe this is actually one of the the split Jay Cutler did for one of the Arnold Classic C1. So, and I actually really love this type of style of split. So I'm only doing that because food's getting lower, body's getting taxed a lot quicker. And as people know, if you've ever done push-pull legs correctly, it's taxing as fuck. So, 4 weeks out, strength is starting to decline a little bit. That's normal. We're still trained hard. We make the best of it. What I mean by declining, I don't mean like I'm dropping off tremendously. It's like my top weight, I lose like a rep or two, But that's normal, it's fine. When you get fucking depleted, low body fat, you keep all your strength the whole time? I want whatever you got. So I basically just fried the side delt there. So we did a top set of 10, probably 8 good reps and 10, last 2 were a little on the sloppy end, but that's okay. Dropped it, 10 reps with partials, dropped it again, 10 reps with partials. So now that we're pretty much warmed up, now we're going to a press. I'll go up. So typically, I keep everything in the 10 to 12 rep range. I might do like the occasional 8 reps, this will probably be 8 reps to be honest. So after I hit this set, depending, I might do a back off, and within that back off, I'll do a drop set. Or if I get what I need out of this, I'll probably just repeat it, to be honest, instead of going back down. So now, we basically did a side overhead press, and now we're just gonna finish off the front delt, hit like 2 hard sets of front delts, dumbbell front delt raises, and then we'll move on, because obviously everyone knows in a shoulder press, you're gonna hit a front delt regardless. So, being that they're already a little taxed, I still feel it's necessary to finish them off a little bit. So we're not gonna go crazy on the volume with them. 2, maybe 3 sets, then we'll move on. No intensifiers on that one. Considering we just did a drop set on the shoulder press. See, people have this thing, which I get it, it makes sense from a fatigue standpoint. The closer they get, you know, they wanna pull back on a lot of things. I totally get it, but not everyone's body's the same. I find for me, the closer I get, I like to shorten the rest periods a little bit and add a lot of intensifiers. And because I already have the size, you know, I'm not gonna lose any by doing this. And if anything, it helps my condition and it just helps my overall look as being full, hard. The density ain't gonna go nowhere. I get more dense every year. So I just think it helps bring out more of the condition, more of the lines. And as the older I get, the more muscle maturity kicks in. And it's, you know, it's worked for me this entire time. You know, I train a certain way, and then I don't wanna say like I get to a certain point, I completely change it, but I just kind of shorten the rest periods and start ramping things up a little more. Instead of taking longer rest periods, trying to hit these numbers and this and that. Like I said, size ain't going anywhere. At this point, still train intense, just keep the rest periods a lot shorter and just get that conditioning and just refinement at this point. I have a sick pump too. Fuck, I can feel it. Come on. So now we're gonna do rear delts. I always do rear delts on my back day as well. I just feel people lack rear delts. I think I kind of do a little bit too, so I actually have my back days and shoulder days spread out a little bit. I mean, there's not really, I guess there's only a 1 day gap. But I only do 1 rear delt exercise. I hit it hard, but not overly hard because I know I'm gonna hit it again in like 2 days. So I just make sure it gets hit, it gets enough intensity for it to make it proportionate to the rest of my shoulders. And I think that's starting to pay off now too. Actually feels good.
Yeah. Have you done this one before?
Huh?
You done this one before? No.
I seen someone else do it and I was like, I'm gonna try it.
Yeah.
Now we'll go to another side lateral, and this will finish off the shoulders. We're gonna do the Atlantis seated. So we did standing, now we'll do a little more chest supported, a little more concentrated here. It's crazy, I'll have like no energy coming in here, and then I start working out, and now I'm a big ball of energy, and then I'll go home and crash.
What's your routine like straight after a workout?
Dude, like well, normally I'll go home. Well, normally I would have a meal here, but I didn't bring it home, I'll just go home. I'll go home, I'll eat, I'll shower, and then sit on the couch for the rest of the day, pretty much. Once I get to a certain point in prep, like I'd say starting probably around 6 weeks out, it's literally just become robotic, like strictly robotic, like zombie mode. I get up, come in here, do cardio, go home, shower, have my first meal, sit on the couch, have my second meal, come in here, go home, eat, shower, and then between meals and couch.
You train, sleep?
That's the rest of the day. always start with some sort of like a rope push down. These just give me the best pump to really just kind of pull apart and split that tricep. And by the time I get to the more basic movements like the overhead extension, my elbows are pretty much warmed up. I can pretty much blast those. So this is the first exercise for tris, but it's also a very good warm-up exercise. One more set here, probably drop set. Must be a leg day. Yep, that's a leg day. To finish triceps. So after this movement, I do like to do a little bit of chest, just to keep blood in there. So we'll do a little bit of a chest pump and that'll close it off. So when I do the chest pump after this, like after I do chest, I always do a little shoulders too. But I don't take none of the sets till failure. Like none of them. It's just to put some blood in there and just keep it pumping. But there's no failure sets whatsoever. Keep the reps 10, 12. About probably 3 to 4 reps in the tank. And that's it. I won't do like a slide move.
What are you doing here?
Pec deck. Okay, so yeah, first we started with an incline prime. I will always do an incline. We'll start with I either start with a fly or start with an incline no matter what on my chest days. Just because I feel like flies just help warm up the chest regardless, which the next movement I just feel like I can track better. But regardless, if I don't start with a fly, I always just start with an incline because I feel the incline is the weakest part of the majority of everyone's chest. So I find it in my best interest to always start my whatever push exercise comes first is an incline always, no matter what. All right, so that's a wrap. You know, we started with sides, did about 3 working sets there into a drop. We did a shoulder press, 2 hard working sets there to a drop, 2 sets of front raises, 3 sets with a drop of rear delts, pec deck, and then 3 sets of another pec deck. I don't know the name. I'm trying to think. I don't know what it's following. And then we did the seated Atlantis side lateral machine. 2 sets there. And then we moved on to triceps, some sort of rope push down. 3 sets there with a drop. Overhead extension. We did 3 sets there. Dip machine. 3 sets there. And then we did an incline prime machine. 3 sets there, no failure sets. And then we did 3 sets of the new tech pec deck, 3 sets there. And that is the workout for today. And basically that's just kind of how I'm gonna ride this out for the remaining of the prep, you know. 2 days on, 1 day off. I feel if I go really hard for 2 days, pull back for a day, go hard for 2 days, that works best for me. I definitely feel we're in a very good spot being 4 weeks out, so I'm excited. I just feel like the closer I get to a show, the more focused I get, the harder I work. And, you know, this is now where I'm seeing daily changes pretty much every single day at this point. So, yeah, that's it for today. I gotta go do some more cardio, and we'll see you for the next one.